Hello, everyone. Beauty Nicole here. Okay, guys, so today I'm going to do a little story time. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, so first thing I do want to mention is I was in the middle of recording a makeup tutorial for you guys. And it wasn't your ordinary tutorial. It was actually something that could benefit some of you guys who are on a budget. I'm talking about I was using store bought, not just normal like store bought products, but the cheap ones, like $5 and lower, to do my makeup. As you can see, it's done. I'm not going to reveal to you everything that I use because I am going to do the video over. But while I was in the middle of it, the video stopped. So that was a little slow on my part. I apologize. I looked at the video several times and saw that it was on 7 minutes and something. And surprise, nothing rung a bell up there to say, hey, the video's not recording anymore. But anywho, this is the look here. This is a regular look. Now, what I will reveal to you is that the only thing I use is foundation and lipstick. I don't know anything about contouring. I am not an expert in any way, but what works best for me, here it is. So, and like I said, these products are like $5. The most expensive one probably was one of the foundations that I used. So I'll reveal that in a video and upload that tomorrow for you. So, how are you guys doing today? Hope your day is going really fine. Summer, for the kids, the children has just started down here in South Florida. Like the children have just gotten out of school. Last week was their last week, so I have my son here, and I am currently looking online at different things that different activities that we can do, and also a lot of activities around the house. We're going to do a couple of science experiments for the summer. I'm going to take it back to when we were children, when we were young. We didn't stay in the house all day on the computer. We go outside, get dirty, even the girls like myself. So I'm going to do that. And also, I have a couple of birthdays during the summer. Mine is one. I am a Cancer. I'm not really too big on astrology and horoscopes and everything like that. But what I do like to point out is that I do notice that people with similar birthdays or around the same time, like they would say that I'm a Cancer, or if I know someone else who's a Cancer, we do have some similarities as far as personality wise. And that's as far as I will go when it comes to astrology or horoscopes and stuff, because I really don't too much believe in all of that. But I'll be 31 on July 10th, and then my son's birthday is on the 29th. So, we got some birthdays to turn up for the summer. And then also my mother's birthday is the 15th, which is this coming up week, and we will be celebrating her 50th birthday. And, she doesn't look 50. She looks very good for 50 years old. And I hope I look that way when I turn that age, because the way the world is going, yeah, a lot of people my age don't look my age. So, what else am I going to be working on? Oh, I'm going to continue my weight loss journey. I plan on purchasing some exercise equipment. I already have a little bit here and there, but I'm going to get an actual machine. So I don't know if it's going to be the elliptical or the treadmill. My husband says the treadmill because he says it burns more calories, but who knows? We'll see which one works out the best. And I'll also do a video showing that as well. Because I'm trying to really, really lose weight. Like, really, really. So, as far as the dieting, I just pretty much cut back on a lot of things like eating out, like fast foods. That it's been cut out. Cut out on the meat and the sugars. That was my biggest issue. Because, man, when I tell you, sweets, sweets are my downfall, especially if it's a nice, moist cake or cupcake with some buttercream frosting. And for those of you who have a Publix near you, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that good old buttercream, the vanilla cake with the buttercream frosting. Mm-hmm. But anyways, we're not even finna settle on that. So, I'm gonna be drinking more and more of my juices throughout the day. Um, and I'll do more videos as well. I did one video with a cucumber salad recipe, and I plan on purchasing a better camera. The camera on my laptop sucks, and this camera actually on my iPhone works better than the camera on the laptop. So I will be purchasing another camera. I mean, and if you guys have any suggestions as far as like the cameras or what type of equipment you think I should purchase, I mean, feel free to chime in. I'm all for constructive criticism. I won't take anything to heart. If you're just being downright out nasty, guess what? I'll just scroll right on past you. Um, you know, I don't feed into negativity. So if you're out there and you genuinely have some, um, you know, advice, hey, give it to me. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I'm already doing that. And then a lot of people, like I've watched some videos where people are on a weight loss journey, and they're so defensive when it comes down to weight loss. I mean, you're showing the entire world like your journey, so why get upset when people comment or try to give you advice? You're very defensive. A lot of them are, oh, I'm already doing that. Obviously you're not, because no results are being shown. And that's that. Now, I know a lot of people can be downright out, flat out nasty about things, and that's a different story. But there are some people who have very good advice, and they're not nasty in no way. And I do watch the videos, and these people who are posting the videos, who are supposed to be on this weight loss journey, become very offensive, defensive. Yeah. So, I'm not that type of person. Hey, sock it to me. Tough love. If you really want to lose weight, you're going to do things to lose weight. You're not going to be going out to different restaurants all the time. And even when you do go out to like a restaurant, you have to make that choice. You have to make up your mind and say, you know what? I need to lose weight. It's either my life or the fried chicken. It's either my life or, the dessert. So there's salads out there. There's other things that you can, and especially like that you can eat that are way better than, chowing down on a 5-course meal. Because I've seen it like on YouTube. And on top of that, like, you have to make wise decisions. If you know you're going out, like, come on, okay, I'm going to go out and have lunch with a friend. You have to set your day up to pretty much, balance out. Let it balance out. You don't want to eat a whole huge, humongous breakfast and you're going right out for lunch right after that. No, have a smoothie or have a juice for breakfast, By the way, I keep looking, and for this to be synthetic hair, this thing is looking good. I have to toot my own horn. Yes, guys, this is synthetic hair. It is not human. It says human hair blend. So 9 times out of 10, it probably has a little bit of human hair fibers in it. But yeah, you can't curl this or nothing like that. Don't try it. But I mean, that's pretty much it as far as like the dieting thing. Like I said, I'll be doing more videos. Marriage life is good. Um, we're still going strong. And just to give you guys a little advice, like, I'm no marriage counselor, I'm no relationship expert. Um, I am studying sociology, so I've learned a couple of different things here and there, but I'm still no expert. Um, what I would say is the best advice for being in a marriage is to communicate. Communicate between the two of you, your spouse, you and your spouse. Communication. Also, keeping other people out your business. My husband and I, we are very low key when it comes to our relationship. And it's not that don't want to put everybody in your business. Like, I mean, a marriage is supposed to be sacred. It's something between, it's intimate, intimacy. And I notice, like, people take that out of relationships, even relationships. Like, yeah, you're not legally bound or binded to that person that you're with. But if you are in a relationship, hopefully you're working towards something a little more serious, such as marriage, or, well, pretty much marriage. There's no or, because God honors marriages, and marriage is only between a man and a woman. I have nothing against anybody else, how you Tangeray or whatever. I love everyone, but yeah. What else I was gonna say? So, even being in a relationship, like, you have to work towards something. If you find yourself in a relationship with someone who is, not willing to sacrifice, or, willing to, they're not working towards being with you forever. And it doesn't take forever to find out if a person wants to be with you forever. Um, you know, everybody moves at their own pace, but there's signs there. There's signs. How it all depends on how the person's treating you, how they're managing, all the way down to how they manage their money. Because you don't want to be married to someone who can't, help provide. And I listen to people say, oh, it's a 50-50 in the relationship. And you know what? I'm going to do another video on that too. A 50-50 in a relationship. So let's think about that. Okay, you give 50%, I give 50%. Bam. You know what? I don't like thinking that way, because yes, both people have to put in effort when it comes down to a relationship, when it comes down to a marriage. But there are people have hard times, and there could be one person, and this shows your loyalty. This shows, if the person is down to have your back, or, what they'll do in a time of need, or, if they really, really need you. This will actually solve the problem. This will answer the question, like, is this person worthy of my hand in marriage? So you got 50-50. Okay, that's half of 100. Okay, so what happens is people get in the mindset of, okay, you know what, it's 50-50, so I'm going to put in 50. Boom, that's it. I'm putting in 50. That doesn't sound right. You're putting in 50% of effort only, just 50. Why not 100? Both of you put in 100. Because what happens is, what if that other person, you got the husband, this is the husband, and you got the wife. What if the wife suddenly loses her job? So you guys are both at 50 and 50 right here. So the wife goes down to 25 and you're at 50. 50 and 25 makes 75. It doesn't make a whole 100. You get what I'm saying? So what you need to do as a husband, and vice versa, you need to take that other 25 that your spouse, your wife, lost, and boop, now you're at 75 and your wife is at 25, and that 75 and 25 makes 100. Okay? So never think in the mindset of, oh, 50-50. Yes, both of you guys put forth effort, but both of you guys should be putting in 100. And even at 25, she could still be putting in 100% mentally, trying to find a job, another job, helping around the house. Those things have to be acknowledged as well, because too often, we, society, everyone likes to say, okay, my wife doesn't have a job, or, she's not able to do this or that, or my husband doesn't have a job. But if he's helping around the house and he's still actively looking for a job, and we're not talking looking for a job for a year, 2 years, unless that's something that you guys arrange, because really and truly, like, it shouldn't take that long. I mean, there's plenty of jobs out there, even if you have to come down off of your pedestal, Me, hey, some people don't settle for, a lower job than what they have. And that's up to you. But I'm just saying, like, if you see that you're not progressing or you're not getting the job that you really want, in the meantime, sometimes you got to crawl again before you walk. So that 50-50 thing, I'll touch I'll touch that subject a little more in another video. But yeah, I don't agree with it at all. I'm just rambling on, but hey, this is some good advice for you guys. If you got it, give it. Another thing that I want to address is that I see a lot. Yes, me and the stranger woman, and this is mainly dealing with women right now. And men, you can relate to this too when you think about, oh, my brother, or, my brother in Christ, or someone who I really don't know. But women, listen to me. We have to do better. We should be encouraging each other more than what we do. It should be in your nature to do that, because we always want someone to encourage us or give us props for what we're doing. But are we doing the same thing for other people? Why is it that we are always, going at it with each other? It seems like women are in more of a competition with each other than men. We as women should be uplifting and empowering each other. Okay? You may have a beauty salon and this person may have a beauty salon. You guys shouldn't be clashing at all when it comes down to that. Okay? You know, everyone has, I'm so sorry, my eyes itching. Okay, so everyone has, talents. Some people have the same talents. Some people are more experienced than the next person. Instead of hating on the next person because they're successful in their business or whatever, instead of hating, what we should be doing is, set aside your pride and say, you know what? If I want to get on that level, and not in a jealousy way, but being inspired by the next person. If you're inspired by them and you say, okay, I want to get on that level, then guess what? Hey, walk up to them, email them. Everyone's on social media, advertising hair services, nail services, whatever it is, whatever job it is. Even with men, like it could be, a landscaping service. It could be a plumbing service. It could be anything. It could be in the police force or, in the army. If you want to find out, what that person is doing or how they're doing it or how they're successful, open your mouth. That's why you have a mouth. Open your mouth and ask them. Social media, DM them, inbox them, set aside your pride, and at the same time while you're doing that, you're giving that person props. Okay, there's no need for us to be hating on each other because what you do may be, you may do it better than I do. Like me, I'm not an expert when it comes to makeup, but I know how to make it work for me. And like I mentioned before, like I don't know anything about contouring or anything like that. But guess what I will do? I will go on YouTube and look at some of those videos, because some of those, I mean, those women on there that, you know, do makeup and everything, they're awesome at what they do. And you have to give props when props are due. So instead of hating, set aside your pride, get in touch with that person, and, you know, just pretty much ask them. Ask them, hey, what are you doing? How did you do this? How are you so successful? Any pointers, any advice that you can give me? You know, that's how you, that's genuineness. Genuineness. Is that a word? Genuineness. That's being genuine. um, so, you know, and this even like with me with this video, like, comment on the video. Give me advice on the things I'm asking for. You know, let's be more, you don't have to be old buddy buddy like, oh, you're gonna be my bestie forever. But you never know what might come out of it. You know, you have to open your mouth up and you have to ask. Ask and you shall receive. That's even in the Bible. Those who don't believe in the Bible, it's there. Like, ask and you shall receive. You guys have to agree on that. Like, come on. So that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with today. Like, I've been rambling on for the past 21 minutes, and I can keep on going, because I love to talk and I love to interact with people. Growing up, I was never like that. I was always a little shy, and I still have a little shy side to me, but it's not so much shyness, but I think it's really just the fact that I like to sit back and observe the scene before I actually, you know, put my foot in and get involved with it. That's just me. Like, I'm very observant of a lot of things and new people that come around, but at the same time of being observant, like, I'm not being rude or standoff. Like, I'll speak to you, we can talk. I'll never turn down a conversation, you know, with someone, or the opportunity to converse with someone. So, you know, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I may do a, I don't know. I want to do another video. I don't know if it's going to be a mukbang, where I'm eating. Do they have drinking mukbangs? You know what? I may do a drinking mukbang. And I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about juice. So, I'm going to leave you guys now and go on about my day. Have a couple of things to do. I love you guys, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out there, do something different. Spend time with your family. Enjoy your day. Enjoy. Look up the definition of the word enjoy and really apply it to yourself. Enjoy yourself. There's no time, you know, this is not the time to be moping around. Whatever your situation is, I'm going to be praying for you. Lord, help them overcome whatever it is that they're going through. And, you know, just pretty much, you know, try to look at the positive in things. Try to look at the positive, and that will actually help you to overcome whatever issue or problem you have as well. I love you guys. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment on this video. I love you guys. Toodles.